Hi everyone, my name is Noha, and to warm up I want to ask you some questions. Have you noticed fat children? Are you wonder why those kids are fat? Do you want to know which habits make children be fat? Today I will be talking about child obesity in the United States. Child obesity is a really big problem in the United States, and the child obesity has increased dramatically over the last years. And today I'm going to tell you about these problems and explain why it's a problem. And I will offer some causes and effects, and also then I will offer some solutions. First, I'd like to give you some brief definition of child obesity. Obesity means having too much body fat. Obesity not the same as being overweight, and children who are obese are at greater risk for serious health problems. According to Danny Wilson, the prevalence of overweight children has significantly increased over the last two decades. That means it's a big problem, and the number is increased. And as we see in this chart, according to US Today, about 38% of children are obese. And here, as we see, the children who are ages from 6 to 11 is about 20%. And the children who have ages from 12 to 19, it's about 18 number. That is a big number for children. And the causes of these problems, the first cause is genetics. You know, some children, they don't eat a lot of portions or eat unhealthy food. The cause is about their genetics, like they have issue in their genetics. So they should go to the doctors to solve this problem. Also, women who have gained weight during the pregnancy are more likely to have high birth babies. So that means the children will be becoming obese later in their life. And the second cause is lifestyles and social environments. You know, lifestyles is changed than before. And the environment influence on the children. And now, in this generation, the children like to use electronic devices such as computers, video games, iPads, and a lot of devices. So they spend a lot of time on the front of these devices and uses. The third cause is eating behaviors. Some children love or like to eat a lot of fast food, junk food, or large portions, you know, and they don't like eat healthy food like vegetables, fruits. And here some effects about these problems. The first effect is diseases. The child obesity leads to a lot of diseases, such as diabetes, which means high sugar in blood, and high blood pressure, heart diseases, high cholesterol, breathing problems, and a lot of diseases. And the second effect is physical problems, which means they be tired, they can't do any activities or they can't do. The third effect is behavioral problems. Of course, if they have obesity, they will be suffer, and they don't like what they're like or their bodies. So they have emotional distress and depression all the time, and this will be effect on their personality. They want to be lonely all the time. They want to be with the friends outside the home. And here is some solutions for these problems. The first solution is access to grocery stores. Children with their families should access to grocery stores that offer a plenty of healthy food. So it costs a lot of money, you know, because they have healthy food. And the benefit from this solution is children with good health and no diseases. So I think it's worth. The second solution is do activities such as ride bikes, walk to school, play sport like football, tennis, or anything they like. And the cost of this solution is a lot of effort and time. But the benefit of this solution, healthy body. And according to the American Medical, foster care is more ethical than to obesity surgery due to unknown effects of the operation in children. Some people think the surgery is important solution for their children, but I think is very dangerous on their health, and the effects is unknown. So in conclusion, to conclude, I'd like to stress that that the child obesity is a huge important problem in the United States, and the number of child obesity is going up every year, and the children they have obesity is suffer all the time, and the government in America demand more money and do more researches for child obesity to find some solution to solve this problem. And if this problem isn't taken more and more, children will die.
Oh.
So that's it. Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. How about this problem in Saudi Arabia?
I think this problem here in the United States is big.